In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add calendar in Microsoft Loop 2026 full guide. First, open Microsoft Loop in your browser. If you're already signed in, you'll land on your workspaces. If not, sign in with your organizational account so your components save in the right place. Loop works best in a modern browser, so if something looks off, refresh the page and make sure you're on the latest version. Next, open an existing workspace and choose the page where you want the calendar to live, or create a new page. A fresh page keeps things clean if you're starting a new plan or schedule. Give the page a clear name so it's easy to find later, and remember that everything you add here can be shared and co-edited in real time. On your loop page, type /calendar or just /cal and pick the calendar component from the menu that appears. The slash menu is the fastest way to add rich components, and you can arrow down or search to find calendar quickly. When you insert it, Loop will either create a fresh table that powers the calendar or prompt you to use an existing one. Now set up the table so the calendar can visualize your items. Make sure at least one column is set to the date type. If you need to change a column, click its header and switch the type to date. Add a few rows with a title and a date. These are your tasks, events, or milestones. Then switch the view to calendar to see everything plotted by date. If you're asked which column should drive the calendar, choose the date column you just set. You can rename columns to match your workflow, like title, owner, status, and date. As you add or edit rows in the table, the calendar updates instantly. You can drag items to new days, open an item to add details, and toggle between month or week views for different planning horizons. If nothing shows up, double check that your items have valid dates. Finally, if you're composing an email in Outlook, you can insert a loop component that acts as a calendar right into the message. Start a new email, select the loop icon in the compose window, and choose to create or insert your calendar component. Recipients with access can view and collaborate directly from the email, and changes stay in sync with your loop page. If someone can't see it, adjust the sharing permissions on the component or page. That's it. Open Loop, add the calendar component, connect it to a table with a date column, switch to calendar view, and bring it into Outlook when you need to align by email.